Good morning, Lansing Journal readers and subscribers. I'm Josh Bootsma, managing editor of the Lansing Journal, and today we are on the road yet again for another festive video, this time in the basement of the Lansing Library for the Lansing Historical Society's annual Festival of Lights. I'm here with Barb Dust, who, Barb, you're the curator of the Lansing Historical Museum?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. So tell us, we're here surrounded by holiday trees. What's going on here?
Okay, this is the Lansing Historical Society's annual Festival of Lights. It's been going on since 1981.
81.
It started with 9 trees, and the purpose was to bring something of beauty, artistic talent, joy, education to the community. That's what our ledger says about the first one. It was started by Donna Galanis, and there were 9 trees. People were invited to show off their ethnic heritage because this is the Lansing History Museum, and we all came from somewhere to settle here, so it's a chance to explore everyone's ethnic history. We've got 37 trees all around us.
37 trees, okay.
So,
and each one is unique to someone's ethnic heritage?
Well, some of them are unique to Lansing,
Okay.
our own village.
Got it.
We probably represent 29 countries.
Okay.
But we have several trees for Lansing too. Our Lansing section is in the back.
It's in the back. Okay.
Yeah.
And so, like, didn't I see new this year is like a 1950s tree?
Yes.
Talk about some of what those specialty trees are.
One of our members decided that she saw some ornaments that looked like out of her childhood.
Okay.
1950s. And we just so happened to have the larger lights for when we did an World War II tree, because that was the anniversary of World War II several years back. So we had these big lights, and then we just brought in artifacts, because most of us were children in the 50s.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we have Germany, Dutch, of course, because that was Lansing's original settlers, but we've recently added Native American because they are the original people.
The original, yeah.
Yeah,
that's right.
so that's covered now. And so the first trees that they did were the Dutch and German, Polish, Mexican. They had a Ukrainian tree, but that disappeared over the years. So we brought it back.
Excellent.
Kids from TF South came. They have a multicultural exploration club. And they came to help actually assemble these almost 40 trees. They got it all done in one afternoon, so it was fantastic.
That's great. There's a lot of trees here. Yeah. So we are here by the tree from India here at the Festival of Lights, and joined by the decorator Kalpana Sharma. Kalpana, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about what's on this tree. You decorated this tree, correct?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about what's here.
Well, you know, it has a lot of stuff, interesting stuff, I would say. First of all, I could, before the tree, I just wanted to, is that okay if I want to tell you?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so India has, if you know about India, it has a vast culture. Like every state has its own sort of a culture, even the dressing and all that. So every year, for a couple of years, I've been doing that. This year, she's wearing, what she's wearing is called chania choli, or ghagra choli, they call it.
Okay.
And it's in 3-piece, and this is from Gujarat, the state of Gujarat where I come from.
Okay.
But almost it's like everybody, if you see Bollywood movies, you'll be able to see a lot of, the girls, they wear this sort of, attire. And then on the tree here, I have, up north, I added this year, it's like India is presented here. So for up north, this is Punjabi doll. It's a bride. That's what I added this year. And then maybe I should just go through the dolls, then you would know. And then there is one with the 2 sticks in her hand.
Yes.
That's from my Gujarat state.
Okay.
Yeah, so at Christmas time, they go around and dance, just like during the Hindu festival, they also have 9 days of dancing and all that. Then we have one there, I think she's from Madras, that's down south. And then there is one from Marathi. That's a new one that I added also. That's from like Mumbai area.
Okay.
So that's another state, Maharashtra. So there's the whole, I just wanted all, represented. Whatever I can get, I was able to get it. Then here we have the Maharaja. That's like the king. So I got this guy from, to represent India. And on the other side, I have two more stuff that I wanted to highlight. One is, if you know about India, chai, or like if you the tea.
Here. Yeah,
yes,
tea.
yeah. It's when you go to an Indian home, that's the first thing they will. And we have spices in everything. Yeah. Even our tea is spicy, but that's good. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we have the tea pot, and the cup is made by my daughter. So there's a tea cup.
I see that. The tea,
right. Yeah.
That's
right.
So cute.
There's one more that I added this year, and there's a weaver lady, if you can see right there by you.
Oh yes, down here.
Yeah, my paternal.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Thank you. My paternal parents, probably about a century ago, they were weavers. They were into weaver business, and I saw that, and I thought, I'm going to add that just in their memory.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful, because that's where I come from. Although my dad was a professor in a university as a mathematician and a physicist, he didn't go into weaver stuff. But just in order to honor, I thought it would be nice. You see, at the bottom you will have all the Indian sweets. So those ones are represented there too.
Very cool. Well, Kapana, thanks for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
Come out and see the Indian tree here at the Festival of Lights. So this tree represents Africa, and we're here with Ani Apo, right? So tell us a little bit about what you've done with this tree.
Yeah, first of all, I'm kind of pleased and honored to represent a continent with 54 countries. So my hope is that anybody who comes over here as an African will identify themselves.
I see. So you're representing a whole continent.
45 countries. So.
Yeah, wow.
So here you see the coconut. So, and then here as a star, I put the dancer from Ivory Coast called Zoli. Zoli dancer from Ivory Coast.
Okay.
Like I say, I'm trying to fit everybody in.
Okay.
And then here there's a mask called Ivory Benin mask.
Okay, I see that.
Which is popular in Nigeria and Benin.
Okay.
And I would like to try to represent everybody.
So many different flags on here too, I noticed.
I wish I have all the 45.
Right, but that'd fill the whole tree, wouldn't it?
But there are 54 actually, all the 54th country.
Okay.
That's why I'm taking this chance to ask anybody who have any ornament from Africa that can no longer fit in their living room to send it to Miss Barbara Dust.
Okay.
So next year, we will have this chance to have them on the tree.
So Ani, which African country do you find your heritage from?
Benin, Cotonou.
Oh, okay.
We got border with Nigeria, and we speak French between Nigeria and Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Tell us a little bit about this. This is yours?
This is mine, right.
Okay.
This lady, she's mine right here, but today, hey, diversity is talking louder than the voice. So the color of her skin doesn't bother me.
Right.
Because she got her braids. She have her really beautiful skirt over her dress.
Yeah. So in your household around the holiday season this time of year, what kind of unique traditions do you have at your household?
I mean, right now we just try to blend in. So anybody who comes to my house is welcome. We cook like everybody.
Yeah.
The potato pie, the turkey, everything. Okay. But I make sure there's a fried rice.
Okay.
And some spicy.
There you go. All right.
Because we cannot eat without the hot pepper.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I mean, you come to my house, you're welcome to eat anything. We make sure that everybody's comfortable because that's what it is about.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for walking us through this tree. And hey, maybe someone out there would be willing to take one of these countries and do that own tree, that country's own. So
exactly.
Anyone out there who's originally from an African country?
Yeah, you're right.
Well, Ani, thank you so much. This is really beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. My pleasure.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, we are here now in front of a tree from Poland with Grace Bazlewski. Grace, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
What do we have represented on the tree from Poland today?
Well, traditionally in Poland, during the season right before Christmas, people make homemade ornaments. It's a little bit different than the glass blown or whatever.
Sure.
And ornaments are made with stuff that you would saved from throughout the year, which means foil and beads and eggshells.
So is that still a tradition of yours, saving things to make? Do you still make homemade ornaments?
I still make ornaments. I do, every year I add something to this tree that's a little bit different. I'm also part of the crew that does the Museum of Science and Industry Polish
Is that right?
tree.
Okay.
So I'm kind of keeping a family tradition going to do that.
Yeah, before we started the camera rolling, you were telling me a little bit about your parents getting involved with this kind of thing, decorating. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Sure. My parents were post-World War II political dissidents. They could not go back to Poland, but my mother landed here in 1952, and by the end of that year, she was part of the crew that did the Christmas ornaments and dressed the tree at the Museum of Science and Industry.
Very cool.
So I do that now in her memory.
That's
and I do
great.
this in her memory.
Yeah, how long have you been doing this? Have you been doing
Probably
this
about 10 years.
Okay, great.
And there was a Polish tree here. There were some tired ornaments, so
Okay.
like I said, every year I add something. And then the dolls, for example, are a collection that my mother had.
Oh,
And
these are
so,
your mother's dolls. Wow.
I donated them to the Historical Society.
Yeah, anything on this tree that holds particular special memory or nostalgia for you?
Not nostalgia, but in the tradition of this one right here
Oh, yeah.
is called a jezik. I don't
Jezik.
particularly like making these. I actually farmed it out to a bunch of Girl Scouts to make them.
Okay. It looks like very involved to make
It's a
that.
bunch of
Is it made
papers cut in circles. They're then rolled on a pencil head to the point, and then you take 12, 13, 14 of them, depending on the weight of the paper, and you cinch it.
Wow.
And in Poland, it's called a jezik, which is hedgehog, because
Yeah,
it kind of looks
right.
like a hedgehog.
It absolutely does. Wow.
And then traditionally, Poles are known for ornaments on an eggshell. These are highly stylized. These are mine, but inside there is an eggshell. And the traditions of a Polish Christmas is that Christmas Eve dinner is actually a 12-course meatless meal.
Okay.
Very much into like a sustainability, because it's fish and vegetables that you can hold over, sauerkraut. And then you break bread. You break something called the płatek. And you break it with people at the start of the dinner on Christmas Eve, and you wish them whatever you want them to have in good luck or health or wealth for the coming year.
Well, Grace, thank you. This is it's clear that you've been doing this just more than this year. It's very, very good, and you've got a family history in it. So thank you for letting us.
Yeah, I appreciate everyone putting their effort into it.
Yes.
Because we are a diverse community, and
Absolutely.
it's fun.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for walking us through it.
Okay, cool.
All right. So this is a community, essentially it's a community offering, a community service. It's free, right?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Everything's free. Yeah.
Talk a little bit about when you guys are open.
Okay, we're open every evening, Monday through Thursday, 6 to 8. Saturdays, 12 to 3.
Okay.
You can call me though, and I'll arrange a tour at other times.
Special curated tour from Barb.
Yes.
Well, not necessarily from Barb, but
No, but we're having a group from Lark
Okay.
come next week.
great.
Yeah.
Great. It is really the perfect overlap of all these different aspects of Christmas. I mean, you've got Christmas and the holiday season for those who don't celebrate Christmas. You have all these different trees. You have Lansing history. You have history that reflects the diversity of our town. And it's just also, it's a museum. It's in the museum. You can explore. You can have fun. It's very festive. It really is a cool thing that you guys are doing here.
We do have Lansing history because we give out a recipe for the famous peppernuts Christmas cookies that every German family had.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, Barb, thank you. This is really, really cool. We're excited to bring this to our community. And thank thank you for speaking with us today.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it, the Festival of Lights exhibit at the Lansing Historical Museum here in the basement of the Lansing Library. There's so much here. Come and check it out at the Lansing Historical Museum, the Festival of Lights. And thank you for watching today. We'll see you next week.